Good day, TIs and everybody else. It's Annie Kaspar. It's 12:31 p.m. on 2/11/2017, and it is a glorious day in this neighborhood in Sarasota, and off to the art festival I'm going shortly. I wanted to say to everyone, thank you again for your UN letters, and keep them coming, and please refer them outward because next Friday is the deadline. No ifs, no ands, no buts. Those letters go to Geneva and New York in the first packet that we're going to work together as a group on. And because I'm already seeing really wild, like there's one sector who's trying to cover their butts really aggressively because my targeting has gone off the map since I shared some of my letters with a few instrumental people. And then there's others who are really covering their butts because, of course, as is the case with everyone at all times, guys, you have the innocents who are doing things they don't want to do, but they're pressured. They're pressured economically. They're pressured socially. They're just pressured, and but that normally, and when they stand in their truth and their integrity, they would never be a part of these types of programs. And then there's the hardcore people who just are always going to be a part of the programs. And I'm not going to share all the intimacies of it because I'm sure most of you know. But so the moral of the story is it's working, and we need to move as a group ASAP. We lost some folks because of this internal skirmish that occurred, and I apologize for my contribution because I'm as guilty as everyone else because we're all under so much pressure, and I shared a lot of ideas, and then suddenly I'm seeing like my ideas out there before my so we still need to get to 20. I thought we were gonna have 30, but we need to get to 20, and we've lost folks. So I need your letters immediately, immediately. So please email me at Annie Kaspar, ANIKASPAR @gmail.com, and give me a call if you have any questions. Of course, of course, at 941-356-8007. You may also, because I also lost, like, I finally found about 10 emails that were lost in cyberspace. So if I don't get back to you right away, please also CC the email to justicerising111 @gmail.com. That's JUSTICERISING, the number 111 @gmail.com. And I will send over the sample letter. Stay very focused on that. Do not reveal everything. Just give a few personalized examples, personalize it, and we come together as a protective group. It's kind of like, if you can imagine that one of the things that made the Roman Empire the most successful um, military apparatus in that history and time was the fact that soldiers would group together and shield up and around, so they were impenetrable. And that's what happens. And they would move as a group with this, right? So they could go anywhere. Nobody ever was really getting through. And it worked amazingly. And that's basically the principle of what I'm going to be doing. The next steps I will share with you individually. I'm probably going to set up a call once a week on TalkShoe to get the programs moving forward. It's incredible. The noise campaign it's just like, and the next steps, they're going to be very coordinated, okay? Because what we need to do is also get feedback. I'm hearing from a lot of TIs that their targeting is mitigating, and you're going to see that. What you're going to end up seeing is the people who really weren't a part of this but knew of it are going to try to befriend you or back off or let you know that they're not a part of it. The ones who were integrally a part of it and actually were accumulating data on you, they might to create a story that doesn't really exist except in the mind of the perpetrators because they're trying to, that's what they do. They're just trying to do it, create alternative timelines is the best way I can put it. So those people are going to be covering their butts, and they may come at you a little bit more aggressively, but pretty generally, you're going to see a lot of people stand down. You might see a momentary escalation of suddenly you're like surrounded again. I happened to be grocery shopping this morning. I was like, oh, I haven't seen this in so long, but it's okay. It's fine because I record everything. If I'm not recording it, with the camera, I'm verbally recording what's going on in the moment. And pretty generally, I try to record with the camera, especially when it comes to organized stalking, because it's like, it's so obvious. It's like crazy obvious. The difference between a normal life without organized stalking and then one with it is just night and day. I mean, it's like normal life, you're free. Life is like just fantastic, right? Yeah. And then when the organized stalking comes in, it's like you're being choked. And that's literally that's the energy it's supposed to impart to you. Not to mention that when it gets aggressive and you get attacked and you get, I mean, I was one of my organized gang stalkers. I'm told she was the #1 organized gang stalker in Ithaca, New York. Tried to poison me with concentrated Roundup 11 times in 8 weeks, just when they had started knocking off all of the alternative practitioners in the United States too. I'm pretty sure that's why there's cancer here now. But I'm doing some things that are fantastic. People have been asking me about individual counseling and coaching sessions. Totally can do that. But first, let's get the UN letter in. Let's get the press release, the media. We start to saturate them, right? We start to show them what we're doing. We show them we're doing this in a consistent, non-volatile, non-radical manner. We're doing this in a very disciplined, calm, rational, logical, legally founded way. They'll cover us. And because I know how to vet media people, we won't end up with somebody like the dear fellow from the New York Times last June. And I'm so sorry everyone was subjected to that, because that could have been avoided. A person with some media training experience, which I have because I was in public relations before I went to Wall Street, we could have really avoided that. And I never want to see our community put in that kind of position again, because it's so easy, as we all know, for the perpetrators to, dash our credibility, because they have the channels wide open. And it just takes one major hit like that to, further damage our credibility, when there's nothing wrong with us. We didn't do anything. We're totally fine. It's the system that has lost its mind. Yes. So, Annie Kaspar, ANIKASPAR @gmail.com. Also CC your email to justicerising111 @gmail.com. You can reach me at 941-356-8007. And those of you who have already provided a letter, please reach out to someone in the TI community that you know, one or two more, and get them to work with us on this, because it's working. And we just have to do this in a really quiet, calm, respectable, logical, rational, accurate, like really targeted manner. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for your love and your inspiration, guys. Every time I talk to them, I am so proud of you as a community. Really, given what we have had to endure, how well we're doing, wow. Thank you so much for that. Have a beautiful weekend and happy Valentine's.